Hello, welcome back to Battle Knight Cyberpunk. This will be episode 9 of the playthrough. I was able to get a little bit farther in my mine, so I figured I'd just show a little bit of like higher end mine gameplay, for at least this far in the game. We did pretty decent in the clan war. I'll turn that down just a little more. So we got third place again, which is pretty nice. Our total points earned was just shy of the second place, which was kind of cool. Apologies again for the cough. Got a new person in our clan, Hyal, pretty excited. He's the one that's been progressing the most recently, and I think he has a little more knowledge of the actual game itself, so that'll help. I did figure out kind of how important the reinforcing hammers are for this. I'll kind of show it in here. Oh, I forgot I could do attacks. This thing here, just because you have to, or not that thing. Hold on, where's it at? Is it that? Yeah, this thing here, because you have to get your equipment to red and whatnot. So, kind of track down all the different ways to get the reinforcing hammers. I believe one of the big ones is through the bounty event. So obviously getting your exclusive equipment is pretty important. But once you kind of get all your exclusive equipments, the hammers are important to get the gear red, and then so are these essence cubes, which gives them 3 slots, because those essence cubes are the ones that will eventually allow you to get the new talent tree, which are these things here. So pretty much you got to get like reinforcing hammers, then you got to get essence cubes, and then you got to get the essences themselves in order to get these like specialized abilities. So that's one way you can do it. Another one, which is kind of a static thing, is the Uncanny Store, Trader Store, and pretty much you get one free thing, and then you have to hire a bunch of people in order to get it. I don't know if it's guaranteed or not, or not guaranteed, but if you can like get it by chance, or if you have to complete all of them. And I'm also not sure when this like resets, so I'll have to figure that out later while playing. You can get them through this store here, which I think I might end up doing this round just so I can play test it and figure out how that stuff actually works, but it's going to be a couple of days before I can do that. And then you can also technically get it through the emblem store as well. Excuse me. So, I might recommend that. I still personally don't think the emblem store is really worth it, because you got to spend like, $45 in order to get just 1,800 in 30 days, and I think that's horrible like odds, but obviously if you're a whale you don't really care. And then the other thing is it does make this a little bit better, since these are so critical. Even though these are level 1s, it's kind of like the level up things where it's like it'll get you progressed faster and faster. So this is probably still one of the best buys. Same with the obsidian order. And then thinking about it, I'm gonna have to see again on the next higher event if the like $10 weekly reward, which is like similar to this one here, is worth it, because I don't quite remember how many DNA, but essentially you got to get 600 DNA in order to get a random 1 of 5 heroes. So I don't really know if it's worth it. There are like events that give you the ability to get DNA and stuff, but as of right now, it seems like the perfect hire is still the main thing. So yeah, I will work on getting my gear to Red Star, but until then, we'll go ahead and do a little gameplay in the mine. Jesus. These guys hit so hard. Looks like it'll be an RNG thing for me to be able to pass these things. I'll go ahead and skip ahead a little to the boss. Alright, off to the next boss. I did adjust my team to the PvE team. I don't know if it'll help with this boss, but we'll see. Okay, that's funny. Okay. So interestingly enough, that team composition I have is extremely important and good for like combats where the enemies only hit the frontline guys. But unfortunately, those guys hit randomly, so I need to put back my old team. Not that one, just run that one. Boom, and boom. Yes. Excuse me. And I'm actually going to do that. I know. We'll see if I can just kill it again like I did the last one. I might have gotten lucky and stuff like that, but we'll see. Oh, there we go. Let's see if I can clear the mob again. Ugh, that sucks. Killed my guy. Yeah. I think these ones are really important that my Arachna actually stuns them. But we'll see. Really? Oh, that sucks. Try to think. I think maybe if I put this guy back to this, that might help a little. And I think I actually fought when it was this here, the last one. Yeah, let's try that. No. Crazy. Yeah, the last boss I actually just beat that exact same team composition. But it seems like this one's a little harder. Yeah, I'm noticing one of the big things is I'm not stunning with my Iraq now, which I do really need to have. Oh, that's crazy. Damn. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and skip ahead. If I happen to get a good run, I'll show. Alright, I went ahead and gave up on that one. Unfortunately, I might be able to get it if I just, like, spam it over and over and over again, but I'll just wait till my heroes are level 2 and I should be able to pass it pretty easily. Excuse me. So we're going to change this back to the PvE. So I'm going to be trying to fight these guys. So see how far I can go. Oh, that's right. Oh god, I hate this. This sucks ass. I forget I can't do that. You know what? I wonder if having the healer is better. We'll find out. Nice. Huh, big doubt I'll be able to beat this. Yeah. It sucks. Unfortunately, the Gilbert guy will always just one-shot my one guy. Damn, that's crazy. I might be able to figure out a team that could win that, but I think I gotta get my heroes kind of changed up a bit. So I'll just lock and claim that. Let's see here. Alright, and next thing will be hyperspace. So last time I got to 26, so we'll see how far I can get this time. I'll do energy skill immunity. Energy skill immunity again. That energy skill immunity is a good one to have because even though a lot of these teams deal dot damage, when you face the normal like PvE mobs, when they're like 120 million power and stuff like that, their rage or energy abilities will do a lot of damage along with their rage abilities. Poopy. All right. Losing rage is a pretty good one. Okay, I think I'm gonna put her in. I'm gonna put it like that. Yeah, even though Electra's good, later down the line, having the stun heroes is better for like the higher end mobs that you fight in this mode. So that's why I try to save Phoebe for later. Alright, fingers crossed. This is where it gets hard. Reduction in rage. Alright. So I think right here it's not worth attacking this one. I'm going to try to start doing these level ones. Just because the combination of the fire guy, Shreta, and Harp does a shit ton of damage to my team, and that's where I could start losing. I might be able to do one more, but for this first time, I'm going to go ahead and try this. Sometimes this chick that like throws grenades and stuff, the one that's like dying right now, can be a real like pain in the ass to try to kill just because her stats are like so high with her self-healing. I'm hoping that I'm able to just burst through her, but we'll see. I'll actually just go ahead and skip it. I fucking lost. That sucks ass. Okay. Well, that's that for there. I'll go ahead and restart and stuff like that. I'll actually try to fight this team and see if I would have been able to beat it, but yeah, sometimes it's a very luck-based thing. That chick's where Electra is really good because her stacking, like, damage is really powerful. But I don't have my tank to protect Electra yet, so... Alright, so I didn't actually lose as much HP as I thought to, like, the dots and stuff. But it looks like I'm not going to be able to kill it because of that one heal trick again. Yeah. So, that's alright. I will progress as far as I can off gameplay. And, yeah, I think that's all for today. Just wanted to show how we did in the clan war. And then also just a little bit of the things I've been figuring out with the red equipment and things like that. So, thanks for watching. Hope you have a great day, and then